Hello, everyone. There are many people who have a product or service that they want to sell, but they don't know how to get started. Okay, they may have a product that they've been thinking about for a long time, but they don't know how to go about selling it. So, if you are one of these people, then this episode is for you. Welcome to episode 31 of Talking Business with Ritz. All right, this is 𝐷𝘀𝐿𝐿𝐴𝑅𝑒𝑑O I am a digital content creator and process automation specialist, equipped with almost 30 years of experience in the information technology realm as a system consultant specializing on streamlining processes and optimizing workflows to decrease overheads and increase sales in the loyalty card, retail, and manufacturing industry. All right, so much of that. Hello everyone again. We are now streaming on my profile and on my YouTube channel at Ritzel Rectra. Okay, so anyone who is watching us live right now, please comment hashtag live. Or if you're catching us on replay, do comment hashtag replay. All right, so let's start the show. So, the main purpose of this show is to give back to the community of online entrepreneurs and to get to know the human behind the title before the offer. All right, so to be successful in business, we need to find people who have skills and talents that we lack so that we can learn from them and move our business forward. So, in this show, you will learn a small win or take away from the value bombs that we will be sharing with you once a week. How cool is that? I know, right? All right, let's get started. In today's episode, our special guest will be giving us a walkthrough of what an effortless sales funnel is about. He is the owner and CEO of the company called the Purple Backpack. Okay, his goal is to inspire us to use the effortless sales funnel and tap into our full genetic power. Interesting. Now, I am curious about what this effortless sales funnel is and what this genetic power is all about. So, without much ado, here he is, Mr. Pedro Garcia Santos. Let me put him on stage. Hello. Hello,
Hello.
Pedro. Hello
How are you?
again. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ritz. Thank you for having me back here.
All right. So, yeah, so thank you very much for agreeing to have this live expert interview again with me. Now we are in episode 38 of Talking Business with Ritz. Yeah,
That's awesome. 38. What was the episode? The one where I
that
showed
was
before?
episode 10.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Yeah.
right. All
Yeah.
right, let's go on. So, as mentioned in the beginning of this show, we want our audience to get to know the human behind the title before the offer. So, for the benefit of our audience, we want to know who Pedro Garcia Santos really is. Again, okay, so first up, where are you located right now,
In
Pedro?
Oaxaca, Mexico.
Oaxaca, Mexico, right?
Yeah.
So, we have the same weather, hot.
Yes, indeed. You can see the fan here in my shirt.
Yep. So I'm going to ask you a series of random questions. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, Pedro. What is your favorite word and why?
Resonance. Um,
Resonance. Okay.
yeah. Why? Because what I believe now and everything what I that I do in my business and my life, especially in my business because it's the where I create the impact in the biggest impact so far, is that everything I do, if it's in resonance with my audience values or my audience energy, or I it's definitely going to be a better relationship with them. If the content is in resonance, I'm gonna get more shares. I'm gonna get more. The algorithm is gonna push my content more. If my content is resonant, people will feel more confident to talk with me or have a conversation with me, which is something I'm passionate about as well. If during the conversations I'm in resonance with them, or whatever I share or however I show up, it's in resonance with them, they're gonna feel way more comfortable to be open to have a conversation about whether they need help or not and how I can help them. And if what I show them, let's say an offer, let's say a page, like whatever that is, it's in resonance with them, then it's definitely a yes from them, and they're going to be open for them. And if it's not in resonance with them, that's cool, because I right now I am not trying to validate anything that I do. I am not trying to get their acceptance. It's just like, hey, this is me, this is what I do, this is the best way I found to solve this problem, or the best way I found to. I'm not saying it's the best in the world, but it's the best that I found. And if you want to try this out in your journey, you're more welcome to do it. So yeah, it's right now it's resonance.
Okay, resonance it is. All right. So on the scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the highest, how weird are you?
Man, can you elaborate on weird?
Like, I don't know, in general, in general, something like people find weird. How do you rate yourself?
Oh man, I don't compare myself with the people's expectations. Like I said, I'm just me. For example, I love to go to the mountain, or yes, to nature, and I love to take pictures or observe butterflies, because here where I am right now, we have always been surrounded by butterflies. So I've been following them, learning their patterns, learning what they do, and capturing their beautifulness, and having a blast with butterflies, and learning where can I find butterflies, what time of the day I can find butterflies, where in the path where I'm walking or hiking or in the car I can find butterflies. So I'm learning about them, and I always get inspiration from nature to everything I do. So you want to take that as weird, but well, that's something weird.
All right. Okay. So let's put that like that. All right.
Sure.
So we know that, yeah. So we know that you are a no BS coach. Okay. So tell us, what are you not very good at?
What I'm not very good at,
Yep.
I'm not very good at lying. I am not very good at hiding my emotions. Perhaps that's why they call me the non-BS coach, because sometimes I'm very direct and very transparent. So
Yep.
I'm not very good at oh, I don't know what else. Well, slowing my sugar in ingestion. I am a sugar guy, so yeah, I'm not very good at in reducing the amount of sugar that I take.
Oh, you're a sweet guy.
Yeah, my sweetness.
Sweetness overload. Okay. Okay. All right. So tell me something that's true that's almost nobody agrees with you on.
Something that is true that nobody. Okay,
Yeah.
one is the resonance thing, the validation. I remember in my book, The 5 DMs, the first 10K method, which
Mm-hmm.
I published this year. I have a principle that says the freedom exchange validation cycle. And
Mm-hmm.
a few months ago, I realized that I don't believe in validation anymore. Like, I mean, the idea of what I'm trying to explain in that book, I still resonate with it. The
Mm-hmm.
word validation has a lower frequency than the word resonance. So right now I'm just changing the word from validation to resonance, because most experts tell you that you have to have offers validated, message validated, and all this validated to make a purchase. And today I say, well, no, because if I am looking for validation, then I am rejecting myself. I'm rejecting the guy that is here to help my audience, and I'm just like, I cannot be more than I am. And if what who I am resonates with them, or what they need,
Mm-hmm.
what they you know, then it's gonna be a match. We're gonna have a relationship, however that is. So one is that. Another one is posting every day on social media.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in posting every day on social media. Today, to give you an example of that, today I hit 70K followers on TikTok after not posting in weeks. I don't post every day, and that account I started this year. I
Mm-hmm.
rebranded that account, and then uh, last week I was 50 around 55 people, 55K, and today
Mm-hmm.
I'm 70K. So, and I don't post daily. So no, it is it's a lie that they tell you that either on Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media no, you're not supposed to be posting every day. It's okay if you don't post every day.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're posting every day, it's because you believe that the more you post, the more you're seen. And I know, I mean, why would I waste time, energy, and effort posting just because to be seen, if the content I post every day is not seen because it's not good? It's not. Let me correct that word. It's not relevant for people.
Okay, not
What
relevant.
goes
Okay.
what goes viral in social media is whatever is relevant for people. If you're posting something that is irrelevant, it doesn't matter how much certifications that you have or don't have. It doesn't matter if you speak well or bad English. It doesn't matter if you have a low ticket or high ticket offer. If it's not relevant for people, they won't make it viral. So yeah,
Right. Makes sense.
yeah, numbers can lie.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So are you ready for this question? But before that, let's acknowledge we have not sure who this one is, but
Someone says hi.
oh, Margot. This is Margot. I'm looking at the other at my
Hello, Margot.
yeah. Hello, Margot. All right. For some reason, StreamYard is not showing um the
It's okay.
name. Yeah. Okay. Let's have that gone. All right. So between money or time, which one will you choose first?
Time.
Time.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, uh oh my God, we can go on a very deep conversation around that. But time is, it doesn't matter. Uh, Whatever you do with your time impacts
Mhm.
the amount of money that you have or you don't have. Uh, but I precious my time way more because I can decide how much money I can have with my time.
Okay.
I mean, if we are only specifically talking about time and money,
Yeah.
time. My mom just went to a trip 3 days. If I decided that the last time I spent with her was non-quality time,
Mm-hmm.
I will not take any money if something happens and I cannot take that time back. No amount of money can take that time back. So I'll always, for me, it's time.
All right. Okay.
It's recorded, so no worries.
No, I'm gonna do a rundown later.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right, so we're going closer to our main topic. So you've mentioned in your bio that Pedro Garcia Santos had been scammed by a business coach to learn how to make sales using your Facebook profile. So in the next 5 minutes or less, kindly talk us through how it happened and how you got started to becoming an effortless sales strategist.
Oh, okay. It's two different things, but it's okay. So the in 2020, I got advised by my Spanish mentor, the only Spanish, well, no, one of the few mentors that I had in Spanish. He told me about, hey, if you're not having enough budget to use Facebook ads, because that's what I was on Facebook ads for me and my clients,
Mm-hmm.
and because I had a health issue. He said, well, you want to try organic marketing using your Facebook profile. So why don't you check this, or why don't you research on it? And I researched on it, and suddenly I found this person that she was selling her program, and we jumped on a call quickly, and I believed everything that she said, and then I put some money for her program. At that time was 8,000,
Wow.
and and during the call, once I enrolled, she asked me my credit card number. I said, no, I won't give you your credit card number. But I gave her my credit card number anyways. Because she made me believe that because I was speaking Spanish, this is the way that it's to make business now at that time in 2020 around the world. I was
Mm.
like, okay, I want to learn, so I will say yes, but and I did everything that she told me, and she her program was like, you follow this formula and you will get easily high ticket sales. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't getting any sales within weeks, and in less than a month, I got my Facebook account blocked, following her strategies, which was copy and paste messages and spamming people on Messenger,
Mm-hmm.
basically, and forcing the sale, pushing the sale, and all that. Even when I was trained to close sales, I thought that the fact of doing it in English was going to change the whole game. So that's why I did everything that she told me. And no, I never get what she promised, and of course, like I said, my account got banned and all that. So
Mm-hmm.
I had to change the whole approach of doing stuff in the online business. And the effortless sale comes it's my nature. It's like I'm a facilitator and a shortcutter. I facilitate. I mean, whatever I'm passionate about. If you want to learn, I want to show you
Mm-hmm.
the easy way. Like if the 7 steps funnel, which is the most common funnel, I said, you know what? We don't need 7 steps. We can just make sales in 3 steps, and that's how I made my first 10K, 3 steps. And I was like, wow, this wasn't too much effort, and I rather have this than the 7 steps and all, the funnels, the emails, the leads, and the freebies and all that. I
Mm-hmm.
rather do these 3 steps, and which to me is just inspiring a movement, just to call out your audience, trigger your audience. That's how I like to call it. And the ones that wants to follow, they will stick with you. That's step one.
Mm-hmm.
Then is disqualifying them, is like making them or helping them know whether my way of working is something that they resonate with. And third is the sale, is the purchase. So once they purchase, that's it. So it's just 3 steps that I discovered with practice, with creating a framework for the movement, a framework for the, let's call it, resonance or
Yeah.
disqualification, and then the last is how to close sales without using any manipulation, fear, or scarcity. So those are the 3 steps that I follow every day.
Nice. Nice. So that's how it began. How you transitioned from the previous one in our episode 10, and now you are a effortless sales strategist. All right. So in one of my posts, I use a quote from 𝐃𝐬𝐬𝐿, which says, "Easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life." So would you say that you had to make hard choices in your life? And what was the hardest choice that you ever made in terms of business? And did it make your life easier now?
What I believe makes decisions hard is our
Mm-hmm.
own conditioning or perception of life. In other words, like one of the hardest decisions that I made was to perhaps was to stop using manipulation, fear, scarcity. Because when
Mm-hmm.
I realized that I didn't have to use them to close sales, I was like, then how am I closing sales if it's not using those techniques? Because I felt like that doesn't resonate with me anymore. Like I know I'm scamming people, I know I'm telling lies. So to deny that identity or to stop embodying that identity and embracing the identity of just showing people transparently where they are right now, how would I address their problem, and if I have the tools to address their problem, I just show them this is the tools that I have for you. If you want to test them, go ahead, you can test them. um, Change that identity. Another one was to oh well perhaps to make the transition from Spanish to English.
Mm-hmm.
um, was the hardest because at that time I believed I wasn't well known in Spanish, even when I had an audience.
Yeah.
And to start all over in English, I mean, new for a market that didn't know me. I'm believing because I'm Mexican, believing because I don't speak English perfectly, because I I wasn't fluent, or I didn't have an offer. I didn't have a web page. I didn't have all that stuff that they made us believe we need to make sales.
Yeah.
Perhaps that was one of the biggest ones, and invest high ticket to learn all that stuff
Mm-hmm.
in the business, like particularly in the business.
Yeah. Lucky I didn't sign up for such thing.
Excuse me?
Lucky I didn't sign up for such thing because my website. I haven't even have a proper website. They are all in the free, free website builders that I just created here and there. I haven't really, you know, I don't find any use to that yet. All they need, my clients just need, or client to be, just need to have a link to pay me. So yeah.
Yeah. What I learned about the, I don't know, when you say a link to payment, you say, for example, PayPal link.
I have PayPal link, I have Stripe. So, like, for example, after we've talked, they know what I'm doing and they need my help. I'm the solution to their problem. Then, of course, the next step would be how to acquire my services, which is then they have to pay before
Yeah.
I totally provide the solution.
Yeah.
So, that's it.
Okay.
They,
This, yeah. No, I mean, you're right. I mean, you don't need more than that. But what I learned this year is that
mm,
when I create a page and I link the checkout page to my offer and all that, the process,
mm,
I had someone in my audience. I won't say her name. She
mhm,
got, I believe, my book or one of the products of my book, and then the next day or something like that, she was sending me a bunch of emails saying, uh, "I want my money back. I want my money back because I haven't received the book." I was like, okay. I clearly say in the page that if you don't see the email, then you reach back to us, and we will give you a solution. And the solution, the way my policy on support is that I won't send you like 5 emails to solve your problem. Usually, by the first email that I send back, you have that
your problem
solution
is solved.
solved.
Yeah.
Yeah, your problem is solved. And I don't give refunds because it's electronic products. Is There are downloadables, and
Yeah.
yeah, so it's no refunds policy. And she was very insistive, like, and I actually, that made me think like, oh my god, if I have this issue and they issue something with PayPal,
Mhm.
they can get their money back, and that wouldn't be fair for me. So I emailed PayPal and I said, hey, this is going on right now. This is the evidence that I sent this and that what I promised to her. So please let me know if something, I just want to know to. And the
Yeah.
PayPal team said, no, dude, you're cool. You qualify for non-refunds and non this, non like that. So no, it's okay. You won't be worried by us with such thing.
Mm.
And what I observe is when I do that, when I do a checkout page and all that, PayPal says, yes, you qualify for no refunds policy or something like that.
Yeah.
And so you're covered because you're giving them what you promised.
Yes.
And when she kept insisting that I should send her money back because online we have 24 hours, that's bullshit. That's not true. You make your own policies in your company.
Yeah.
I told her, well, thank you for saying me that. That's not my policy. In fact, everything that we're having in this conversation by email is the proof that I'm going to use to PayPal in case you want to issue a refund with me,
Yeah.
with them, which is
Mm.
actually is not viable because they already told me that this, and that checks. And so no, I won't do a refund. She never emailed back. And this is the decision that I made, Ritzel. I mean, I'm just telling you,
Yeah.
maybe
Yes.
it helps you.
Yes.
I said, if I was to give her money back,
Mm-hmm.
she knows that she can get all my products and then ask her money back, and she
It's a
can download all my
percentage. Yeah.
products.
Yeah.
By the way I felt the interaction with her, I wasn't trusting her, so I was like, no. So I rather have her not buying any more from me because now she knows, okay, I cannot bullshit him. Because she received the email. I mean, everything was like, and no, I haven't had any issue since that incident. And
Mm-hmm.
now I don't sell with my links just because of that possibility. I am not saying to anyone, or I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I'm saying if
Mm-hmm.
someone like you who can actually create a page, which I know you can, do that. You don't. It doesn't have to be a 10 pages
Oh, yeah.
page.
True. Yes.
But if you want to, or you can just state this is my policy, but you just have to have the written some place so they know. And yeah, but that's what I changed in my business this year.
All right. Thank you for that advice.
Welcome.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So here we go. Now let's talk business. All right. So, Pedro. Now, Pedro is here to share with us about the three topics that will make us understand what an effort sales funnels is. All right. So, first off, before I start the question, let's acknowledge another one. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Jeff
Hello, Jeff.
Vale. Thank you. Thank you for watching with us right now.
Thank you, Jeff.
Stay until the end. This very,
Awesome.
very, very, yeah, very, very interesting topic we have here. Okay, now first off, what is this movements that I keep on seeing from your posts? So could you give us an introduction or a definition of what this is all about?
Yeah, that's the first step of the three steps funnels to inspire a movement. Everyone is a movement. You, me, Jeff, everyone is a movement. So I used to be like to be called a brand strategist a few years ago, or a couple of years ago, or a year ago, I don't remember. But this year I was like, you know what I've seen, because this is how I learn. I learn by seeing patterns.
Yeah.
There's something way more powerful than a personal brand or a brand, and it's movements. People need to know they're not alone in the journey. And when you have a set of beliefs that go against the status quo, for example, you have to use manipulation or keep people in the pain to make a sale. No. I have someone in my audience reach back and said, I never agreed with Tony Robbins saying that we have to keep people in pain to make a sale. She told me that. And I posted that, and I didn't reveal her ID, but she told me that. It wasn't my words. So we're buying from these people, these people with high authority, which is another thing that I don't believe. People don't need your authority. People need your empathy. Like, why would you put yourself above me? We are equals. Just because you make more money, just because you have a bigger following, that doesn't make you better than me or more than me. We are just different. Our goals, I believe in what we do, Ritzel, is to help people become more of their true selves with
That
what
is
we
so
do.
true. Yes, that is so true.
We have been so conditioned by society to not be who we are, but to be someone we are not.
Mm-hmm.
We are not manipulate. Let me talk about it because I talk also about power genetics. Um, there is this trait in us humans, which
Yeah.
is one of the condoms of the DNA. Um, to be to pride. You know, we want things, we want to take the most out of things. That's one of the characteristics that we have as human beings. We have two vibrations from that same uh, energy, if you want to call it like that.
Mm-hmm.
We can be manipulative, we can be persuasive to a point to say lies or to use scarcity or to use um, blackmail people to say yes. That's the low vibration of pride, because you want to take most of the situation by doing that. And if you ask anyone, or most people will tell you, I don't like that, but there is no other way. So that's why I keep selling like that.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody at that moment when you're learning like that, nobody tells you that there is a higher vibration than that in pride, where you
Mm-hmm.
can just find the best outcome for the parties. Say if we are in a room with Jeff, with you and me, and we want to get to an agreement, like it feels like everybody's getting what they need,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's putting according to what they're receiving or whatever they see value in. They put whatever it is, and they receive whatever they need out of that relationship, out of that transaction, out of that agreement, whatever that is. So someone who is not an opportunist, like taking advantage of the other two parties, will say, hey, Ritz, hey, Jeff, this is the pros, this is the cons. I'm willing to take the risks for this. There's risk involved in this decision, but on the other side, there is this we can gain out of this agreement, this and this and this. So if you agree, we can all get involved. If not, it's not possible to make an agreement, and it's okay.
Yes. Okay.
So why are they not teaching that other side? Because they believe that if you don't use authority, manipulation, lies, scarcity, blackmailing, then you won't get
Mm-hmm.
the things that you want. So it's a term of values. What are your values? So um, so yeah, to me the movement is the making people believe and feel that they belong to something
Mm-hmm.
that is helping them become more of who they are. It's not that I don't want you to join my movement to believe in what I do. I just want you to know that there is a movement so that you can be who you are, and this is what we agree, and this is what we agree. We don't agree anymore, but you are who you are.
Nice. So it's like what I'm getting here is like it's more of like a mutual agreement, right? When people um talk, or in your example, like me, you, and Jeff, in a situation where he agrees with this risk and all that, knowing all this risk, but he agrees to go forward, and you also agree, knowing that there are risks like this, and you also agree to provide. So once that agreement is sealed, then that will be like a, yeah, mutual agreement in sort of a thing, rather than manipulating Jeff to, oh, if you don't do this, you're not gonna be right,
Yeah.
or you do this, I know this already, it worked.
Sorry.
No, what I mean is another way of saying the authority, like, okay, I've did this a million times and all that, I know it will work, it will work with you too, something like that, right?
Yeah. I now I don't claim my frameworks work for everyone. Uh, it's one way of testing uh, to see if you will get the results that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
My goals with my frameworks or whatever I teach is that you walk this journey without burnout, without overwhelm, living the best life that you can live, and without having to hustle more than you need. Um, and yeah, so that's my the common denominator, whatever I teach. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have the full or the ultimate truth, and nobody has. It's
Yeah.
just everybody has their own truth, and it works for you. Whatever you're doing with your business works for you, and it's fine. Whatever I do works for me, and it's fine. And we
Yeah.
have to respect that. What we do is just an invitation. Hey, this is how I do this. You can come join me, and if it works, I'm so happy it worked for you.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
That is so true. That's the same thing I'm trying to tell people. You wanna streamline your process, optimize your workflow, you can follow what I'm doing because I've already simplified everything based from my knowledge from my work as a system consultant. Now, if you don't, it's okay, no problem. You can go ahead and do other stuff, other things that can eventually go or have that same result. It's just that my way is a little bit simpler that rather than the old way of doing things. So
yeah,
yeah. So anyway, so that's very interesting. All right, now so we now know what movement is about. um we are now going to go for the second topic, which is calls with qualified AF prospects. Now, pardon my ignorance. I've been seeing this from your post, from Francis' post, and other people. What is this AF prospect? What do you mean by AF? AF.
yeah. It's qualified as fuck. Yeah, it's I one of the principles that I learned back in 2016, I believe, was this qualification from Perry Marshall. He's a sales marketing expert
Mm-hmm.
with the old paradigm of marketing. But that
Mm-hmm.
principle works. That principle is something I believe that if we take that principle and take the lower frequency and the higher frequency, I like to believe I'm using the higher frequency of that principle right now, which is, like I
Mm-hmm.
said, resonance. Um, so you inspire a movement with your content. That's what I believe. That's why I use my content to inspire a movement. To help you believe that you belong to something uh, that makes you feel more of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the second part is, okay, is this really for you? And do you really want to uh, follow me because this is actually something that you really believe in? So we disqualify our audience, and we share transparently what we believe in and what we don't believe. Like right now, you're asking me questions, and I'm telling you right now I don't believe in sharing just my links. I used to actually promote that, but right now I'm telling you, you can protect your business if you do the other step. Uh, in case I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just telling you my experience.
Yep.
So um, another disqualification, for example, is like, I don't use manipulation or fear or scarcity or blackmail in my processes. So when you
Mm-hmm.
join, for example, my membership, when you buy this book, when you got this program, when you hire me, you won't learn that stuff. If you're expecting me to teach you that stuff, that's not what you're gonna get from me. So I advise you don't buy anything from me if you just want to learn that, because you won't find anything like that in my processes. Another one is like, don't buy if you're coming from a place of lack and you don't believe that you will take um, this program, this container, you will show up uh, purposely feeling that this is the right decision for you right now. If it's not, if you don't feel 100% sure, please don't buy. How many times we have got something because, hey, you have 24 seconds to buy. Oh, fuck, I'm not fully convinced, but if I don't get this in 24 seconds, and then you buy, and then the 24 seconds end, and then it was a loop, and the price is the same. Oh, fuck, they scanned me. I mean, have you ever buy an offer, they tell you tomorrow their sales are going to be up, and they
Yeah.
never go up. And, and it's like, fuck, man, I bought today believing this was going to be double tomorrow. I came
Mm-hmm.
back tomorrow to check, and it's the same price. I came back a month after. It's the same price. Oh my God, they didn't know what I had to do to pay at that moment. I could have waited.
True.
So if you want to learn how to do that, don't join my business because you won't learn how to do that. I won't teach you. I don't promote that. I'm going to teach you the other way, you know? So
Yeah.
this qualification is the process of making sure that what you have or the next step that you have in your business is the right step for them. Another disqualification aspect is the price. If you don't have the money to invest my price, please don't join. Or I don't take this deal for less than this price. That's a disqualification, for example.
Yeah.
If, for example, for freelancers, the client says, I want more hours for the same price. Well, a disqualification can be, oh, if that's what you want, and if my conditions don't fit with what you expect, I am sorry, I cannot do this for you. That's one way to actually state the boundary there. Like these qualifications are boundaries. In other words.
Okay. Let's put that here. So disqualification, another word for that is boundaries.
Yeah.
All right. Now AF stands for what again? Sorry, I didn't get that.
As fuck.
As fuck? How do you spell that?
AS
Uh-huh.
FUCK.
Okay. So this is a person. All right. So I'm actually showing Pedro's banner at the bottom, his website. Okay, so if whoever is watching this, you can visit his website. All right. So that's HTTPS the purple backpack.com. All right. So that's that be the second. All right, now we now know, okay, we now know how to disqualify people, all right, from availing our services or our products. Okay, we now jump to the third topic, which is about freedom offers. Now, could you tell us more about that?
Yeah, freedom offers is for me the offers that give not only the client freedom but also yourself freedom. Because, for
Mm-hmm.
example, when we are starting or we are in the online world, sometimes we believe that the more we do, or sorry, the more we do, the more we earn, or we have to do more to earn what we need to earn, and sometimes that makes us slaves for the business. And the client has everything they wanted, and the cost for us is a very high cost because it's our time, our energy, and we are slave to the screen, and because we have to deliver and because we have to do what the client said and all that. So it's not freedom. The
That is
business,
true.
this business is not supposed to be. Uh, that's why people don't want to promote their offers, because unconsciously they know once they receive the money, they're gonna have to be attached to the computer. I don't know, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and they're like, oh my god, who's gonna promote me now? The money's not gonna come. So unconsciously there is a fight. I need the sales, but I don't want to sell because it's gonna be a slave. It's gonna make me a slave. We all want the money, but our offers made us slave to that money, and that's a very low frequency. So the high frequency for me is, yes, this is the service that I can provide for you. These are my conditions,
Mm-hmm.
and it has to be a service. For example, right now I'm doing readings, which is I'm using the because now I'm studying for a year. I didn't tell you in the past, but I have been studying for a year human design, which is a
Right.
science. Which is a system that combines 7 disciplines to study the human being, who we are,
Yep.
based on our DNA, based on our quantum physics, based on biomechanics, sorry, biochemistry, and other ancient wisdom systems and these modern systems. So what I learned is how to read people, like who we are by birth, by design, and how to leverage that blueprint energetically to serve, in this case, our audience, to have better relationships, to be who we truly are. That
Mm-hmm.
impacts our health, that impacts our money, that impacts our lifestyle, that impacts everything in our life. So that's why I'm so passionate about that. So right now I'm doing readings, and the delivery time for those readings are 14 days.
Wow.
I can do the readings in 1 day, I promise you. But this system, and people are paying me to wait for 14 days. They don't tell me, but I want it in less days. Those are my conditions. If you want, pay. If you don't want, it's okay. I won't just because to make more money, I won't sacrifice one entire day to create a reading, a report, and be very tired the next day.
Yeah.
Myself, and this is why I do these readings, because everybody knows themselves with these reports. I don't have consistent energy to work my ass the way I used to work in the past, like nonstop, like 8 hours in front of the computer every day, posting every day. No, I don't have that consistent energy. I had health issues because of the way I used to work. So this what I'm doing, learning to manage my energy, not
Mm-hmm.
only physically but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, helps me create the right offers for my audience, helps me create the right content. I told you today I reached 70K followers in TikTok, but no posting every day on TikTok, and by going viral every other week on TikTok, just because the amount of time or energy that I spend with my audience is I
Mm-hmm.
am fully present, and they are telling me what they need. I create a piece of content. That content gets 500,000 views, and suddenly 10 more thousand Ks. It's not it's not casualty, it's not luck, is knowing how my energy, how my body works, how my energy works, honoring that, and learning to be at ease and at peace when I want to, for example, take a hike with my dog for an hour and not having to think about the business. In fact, when I take a hike with my dog, I don't carry my cell phone. When I'm eating, I don't have my cell phone here. When I'm having a breakfast, I don't have my cell phone. The only time that I bring my cell phone is to the when I take a shower, because I like to play music. But I am not like working on the as lots of times that I can be present with myself. If I'm
Mm-hmm.
playing chess, I'm just thinking about chess, and my opponent and the game that I'm playing. If I'm going to the mountain, I'm not thinking about the business at all. I'm just enjoying nature. I'm just watching the butterflies. I'm just taking pictures. Then what happens when I come back, because I am fully present in such moments, because I am fully grounded in those moments, I receive, hey, do this content. Hey, why don't you reach out to this person? Hey, why don't you this? Why don't you do that? And then like, okay, let's do that. And then either I make a sale, either I make a content that goes viral, either I create a beautiful connection, either someone invites me to their podcast. I don't know. But I am enjoying life and not making the business a condition that to have a life, I have to have a business. Or to have a business, um, I have to sacrifice my life. No, that's not how I believe right now. So uh, I don't even know why I said that.
Yeah, but it makes sense actually for people not to be slave of their business, you
Oh,
know.
the freedom offers. Yes, yes, yes. So it's like right now, if so whoever is listening to this, like make a list of your offers and ask yourself, do I really want to sell this offer because of the amount of time that I will have, or just because of the money that I will receive? Does the amount of money that I will receive buys the amount of time that I will not spend with my loved ones, with myself? doing what I love, or is this other offer pays for me to know that I am happy doing what I love and not having to hustle my ass more than I just can and doing what I really love. Right now, I'm only offering what I really love, Ritzel. I am not offering. If you see any offers in my business, it's because I fucking love doing that. You won't hire me or you won't get something that is, oh fuck, I have to do this just to pay the rent, just to pay the bills. No, no, it's
Yeah.
something like, yes, I want to do it. I will take 14 days, but I will do it the best. I will give you the best masterpiece that I can. Talking specific about that example.
Wow. That is pure gold. Made me think of my current offers right now and my existing offers. So, which offers I don't like to do much.
Your money retail is in the stuff that you really love doing,
Yes, that
not in
is
the
so
stuff
true.
that you believe that you have to do to make money. That's not the freedom offers.
Yeah. So that's so true. Like, I do have to, because I'm transitioning, right, from what I was doing before uh, and what I want to do now, which is more actually grounded to what I do in real life. Um, so I want to marry them, my business, and what I really love doing every day, 8 hours, more than 8 hours a day, you know. Like, for example, I'm working right now as a corporate employee, right? Doing jobs or tasks as a system consultant. Now, if I decided to move out of that, right, and offer the same service that I'm doing, same jobs that I'm doing in my corporate. So that's what I want to do moving forward on my business, which is streamlining your process. I want to go and take a look at your business. What processes in your business that you can streamline and make you more money? So that's what I do in real life, and I want to do it as a service moving forward for my business, because I think I'll be able to be of better service to people if I do what I know best. So yeah, rather than um, doing something that I just learned when I tried, but it doesn't really resonate with me. Like, for example, talking to people just to make sales, just like that. You know, it's like, hey, hi, hello, how's the weather today? Did you know I have something like this, like that, and all that? I really hate that. But what I want to do more is to tell people, oh, this is what I do and all that, right? You think what I do can help you? Something like that. I just so tired of talking to people. How much is your rate? How much is like that? Can you do this? Can you do that? Um, why don't you do your why don't you research me first and ask me what I if I can help you, and you tell me your problem, and then I'll tell you if I can solve your problem. So it's like
Yeah,
I'm so tired of those people, like, how much is your rate, just because they know I'm a VA or something. It's like, come on, I always have to tell what I do? I already plastered it everywhere. Research me first a little, right? And you really want to work with me.
do you mind sharing where are you from? I believe I have never asked you that.
Oh, so I'm from the Philippines, right? But I've been working here in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, for about 16 years now as a system consultant.
Mm.
So yeah, so that's
I,
what I do. But I came into the online business as a social media manager. Oh, no, 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 as a graphic design, a self-taught one, because I really love graphics. I really love doing contents that make people pop out and all that. Depends on the business, but depending on their brand and all that. And then I transitioned into a social media manager, which gives me more headache because I got clients that are, they don't know what they want to do actually. And
Yeah.
they want you to be a magician of some sort. Like if they
Yeah.
hire a social media manager, they'll be this and that. They'll be well known and all that. They'll be able to sell a lot of stuff. Yeah, right.
Um,
Okay.
do you mind if I challenge you on
Sure,
somehow just to help
sure,
you
sure, sure.
find what you truly love?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you said some things that I have at least three ideas. First of all, Francis published. I don't know if you saw. She's from the Philippines as well.
Mm.
And we were having a conversation and to write her triggering post. That's how we like to call them. The post that you write in your cover photo, the description, the triggering
Yep.
description. And I was like, what is it that you truly want people to say uh, uh, about her thing? And she was telling me some stuff. I said, no, that's not what you want to say. And I believe I triggered her so much that, I mean, you couldn't tell if she's angry or not. She's so nice. She said, I am sick and tired that the Filipinos have to be the cheapest PAs online.
Oh, true, true. That is
And
so true.
I said, hey, there's your hook. That's what you should be fucking telling people. And then she was a little bit scared. Like, oh my God, but Filipinos will hate me. I don't think they will hate you. I think they finally find someone that is making them feel like, oh my God, finally someone gets me. And actually the people in the room, we actually felt like you should. I mean, the fact that you're here in my
Mm.
membership is because I don't believe you should be the cheapest one, just because you're Filipino.
Yep.
And she got somehow, she was another Francis. She started to post like that, and people love that message just because, and now of course, she doesn't believe that she has to sell low ticket, or it's okay to sell low ticket, but to have to give away her time for example, a passive income offer. Like, no, the passive income is you receive your commission, let the offer do the work. You don't have to do more, but it's this conditioning, and like it's cultural. I say I feel for you because Latinos also and Filipinos are kind of like raised by the same hand,
Yeah.
and I don't believe we. So that's one thing. The second thing is you said I really love doing design, and I am self-taught. I don't know if you have received uh, ads, and I actually bought a few years ago. This lady sells her canvas designs for, I don't know, 47.97. She
Yeah.
says the for IG posts and whatever.
Yep.
And suddenly I was like, I got them because I was like, oh, I need to get them to have viral posts. None of my posts went viral for the graphics, and that will never
True.
happen. But I
True.
didn't know back then. But Canva itself has templates already, as
Yes.
nice as her own templates. But
Yes.
you know what? There is a market. If you love doing design, and actually, I felt your emotion more than when you said, "I want to do what I know best." There is a silver lining there. It's like what I know best is what I really love versus what I really love, whether I know best or not. I just love it. So your money is in what you love most, Ritzel, not in what you know best. Uh, I could tell you what I know best or what I knew best. It was uh, lean manufacturing. That was my career. That was,
Yeah.
I fucking hated it, and I knew it best. And people knew I was trained to do that, but I didn't want to solve any problems. Once I have the chance to stop doing that, I stopped doing it, and I just went to a journey to find what I really love to do.
Yeah.
Don't take my example. Take Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan knew basketball. He is the best, but he loved baseball. He loved golf. He knew basketball. but these were his passions.
Yep.
I mean, basketball as well, but he loved this, and even when he wasn't as good, but his prosperity came, and of course he became a businessman, and then he loved doing money, of course. I mean, her no invest gave him a lot of money, but if you ask the man what makes you happy, I don't know what would be the answer. I don't know if someone has asked Michael Jordan what makes you really happy, like, the money or the golf or this or that, whatever that is. So my message for you is just, I'm not judging, just whatever it is, what truly lights you up is your abundance, is your prosperity.
Yeah.
Don't call
Yeah.
it money. Don't call it money. Call it time. Call it peace. Call it, yes, money. Call it happiness. You know?
Yep. Well, I didn't say I hate. I hate, but I know, right? I hate what I,
I know.
what
I
I.
know.
Yep, yep. So anyway, that is pure gold. And thank you for your piece of advice for me. That really triggered. But yes, I do want to pursue the line where I do design, which I'm doing now. That's why I'm now called a digital, as a digital content creator and process automation specialist. So I marry the two that I love doing. All right. I do not like, wasting time with getting into Zoom calls or conversations that are really manipulative and fear based. I was in there before, right? But it didn't really, when I do client calls last time, it's like, okay, if you don't want this, then nobody will do that for you at this rate, right? Because for VAs that time when I was starting, competitions are really fierce. Like whoever offers the lowest and do more, right? So it's really killing. And then I started thinking, this is not how I want to do things, because that is employee mindset to the core, like a slave mindset, you know, just to get money, put food on the table, and then your time is really away from what you really want to do when you're not working. Like for example, I homeschool my boy, my son. So if I take that away from him, the very presence or the very essence that I'm homeschooling him, the why, is going away, right? The reason why I'm homeschooling him is for us to bond, to be together, right? As he grows older. So that then I realized, okay, we are here. I'm present here physically, but I'm not really with him. You get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's like, okay, it's more it's giving more issues with him, that not only I'm abandoning him, I'm actually ignoring him, right? That is the concept or the feeling that he's getting. Though I am here, when he asked me question, let me finish this one first, I'm busy, I have something to do for a client, wait now, wait now. So I'm gonna say that to him. It's like, okay, at the end of the day when he is already sleeping, what happened today, right? It's like I didn't know what happened to my son. What's going on with his school and all that? Did he need help from me explaining some topics for his school that he didn't understand, or he just waited there and all that, and then end the day fell asleep? So it's like time wasted. So it's like, okay, enough of that. We have to change. I have to change my mindset. So I rebrand and all that. So
Yeah.
no more employee mindset, more on business. Okay.
Yeah.
Handle my I now I work for people I love to work with. I choose who I work with. If like initial week and all that, or from the moment that we are talking to each other already, and it's not resonating with me, I'm not gonna be able to give 100% of my best to this person. So
Yeah.
rather not, even if he paid, she paid, I refund. I'm so sorry, I cannot, right? because of so and so. I don't need to elaborate why I don't want to work with that person. It's just that we are not fit. I just realized. So here's your money. I will recommend you to someone else and all that. Yeah. And I raise my rate as well. I don't care. They want to work with me. They want to uh they want me to help them solve something for them. Then yeah, this is my rate. Not like before, like, okay, I can do this for you for $2, $1. And then, oh my God, I work more than 8 hours. I'm working as a corporate already for 8 hours. I'm going to work more just to meet you meet the money that I need
Yeah.
to insert. So it's like, oh, no, 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 that's not it. So, like right now, I just need to fill in 4 hours more. That's it with the rate that I set myself. That's it. More than that, okay. It's gonna be pro bono, not pro bono. Like I mean, like this one, like what we're doing. I want to, the extra time that I spend online would be more on giving values to people, like what we're doing right now. That is what I want to imbibe or embody the mindset of, hello, you are not a slave, you are a business owner, okay? And your business is your time and your service. That's your product, right?
Yeah.
If you are an employee, then they're gonna give you benefits and all that. You have to ask that because what? They are calling you, they're paying for your time, and then what? They can just give you work whatever whenever they want you to work. No matter. They don't care. So if like that, you have to cover yourself. Okay, I have to have what? Medical insurance because I'm an employee, right? So something like that.
Yeah.
And Francis is with us right now. Sorry. Thank you,
Hey,
Francis.
Francis.
Watch the replay.
Yeah. As always, you were mentioned in the conversation.
Yep. All right. So that's what I'm sharing right now. Sorry, I keep on
Thi-
rambling because
This,
it's a conversation that I'm so passionate about.
that's okay. This is the first time I heard that you are a mom.
Yes, I am.
It's something that I believe you've. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah.
But if you haven't shared this piece of a story in a different format, not the live, but the different format, I believe it can be a very inspiring piece of your story that people can like know more about you, like the corporate, the homeschooling. Maybe only Francis knew because of the way because you chat with her, but
Yep.
I mean, I didn't know all of the stories, so I believe that's part of you that will make people like understand why they streamline. Like what I say in one of my pages is like my first client was a mom. She wanted to put a business, and moms are still following me. It's like even if I don't use the term moms, they are still hiring me. What taught me, like overall, regardless of what I'm selling, is
Yep.
that moms don't have time to waste, and moms use a lot of energy to raise, to earn money, to live, to do to the chores, to do everything. So
True.
why would I sell them a process that is so complex? Is gonna rob them from the most precious thing that they have a day, which is spend time with their loved ones. Why
Yes.
would I do that? So that's something that everything that I do, and right now, by the way, Francis is helping me to beta test a product, um, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna create this, but I want your feedback. It has to be a very simple thing to do. If it's
Yep.
not, tell me, because I want to make sure it's making a service to other people, and another mom is testing it. So if the moms can do it with their little time and energy, then everybody else can do it. So
True.
that's my goal. That's the way I see things now. Like I don't pretend to sell something to make money without caring if it's simple or not to implement or to give results to my audience. No, I care to the point that I want them to know that at least they have something they can use, that if they just dedicate an hour a day, half an hour a day, 15 minutes a day, they will get a result that is promised or is advised or is invited to have in that container. I'm not promising anything more than that.
Yeah.
My efforts right now are to make everything simpler for everyone.
Yeah. That is the number one aim, right?
At least for me, yes.
Yes. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 38 of Talking Business with Rich. Now remember to watch the replay either on my profile, on my business page, and on my YouTube channel. Okay, so for those catching us up on replay, do comment hashtag replay. I tell you, what we've discussed here with Pedro really resonates. Okay, not only with me, but I think with people like me. All right, so pay attention, ladies and gents, as we are now almost at the end of this episode. All right, so now we know what is movement is about. It's making people believe in something to become who they are. All right, um, is not to people needs empathy. Okay, movement is more important than the brand. All right, and then this AF prospects, the ASPAC, is more on disqualification. So another word for this disqualification is setting boundaries. Okay. So to make sure that, like for example, there's an example that was given. If for pricing, right? So you say you do not join my program if you cannot afford. Or, because you don't have to kill yourself
Yeah,
and do
yeah,
cut your arm and all that just to go in that program,
yeah,
because when you're there and you have these things, cut your arm and all that, you're gonna have so much expectations that you're gonna lose focus on what the program is really about,
yeah,
because you're expecting too much in return. Oh, I did this and all that to be in this program and it didn't work for me. What the hell, right? Something like that. All right, and then the freedom offers is actually what was said here. What I jot down um is to give freedom to client and us service providers or coaches and all that as well. So not being a slave to our offers, to our business, okay, and actually being focused and fully present at the current moment that you are in. So that is the main goal. So
yeah.
did I get your talking points?
No, you did.
Right.
You did great. Thank you. Yes.
All right. So wow. So I sure learned a lot today. I hope everyone learn a lot too and be inspired in building and growing their business to live the freedom lifestyle that we always wanted. All right. So for those who came in late, do watch the replay because this is a very insightful episode. So Pedro, I have heard you have offers that complement each other. Could you tell us more about it?
Complement each other. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, that's what you put in my questionnaire. You have a lot of you have what do you call that, offers that actually complement each other, that
Oh,
you cannot mention any at that moment. So it's like, yeah, tell me
mm.
what you have right now.
Yeah, yeah. In the page, right now in the purplebackpack.com, you will find 3 offers, which is the 5 DMs to First Thinking Method book, then the Effortless Sales membership. For those who join the Effortless Sales membership, in 2023, I'm launching a new membership. And for those who join right now, they won't pay the price of that new membership, and they won't have to pay for that membership. It's like they're gonna belong to that membership as well. And in that membership is called the Effortless Attraction Codes. I'm writing a book about the Effortless Attraction Codes,
Mm-hmm.
and the another offer about the Effortless Attraction Codes is the report, like the one I was saying. Uh, you right now have access to the link of the report. It's the third button in the purplebackpack.com. I'm rebranding that, but But right now you can go and access that, the Effortless Attraction Codes, which is me reading your human design chart
Mm-hmm.
and giving you the interpretation of how you can leverage all that is in your human design chart to promote your business. Like whether you, which of the elements of the chart help you create, for example, online courses, mentoring programs, coaching programs, um, speaking gigs, what parts of your chart will help you create content, what type of content according to who you truly are, who is your audience according to who you truly are, what is your purpose in life, and whether you are following your purpose in life or not,
Mm-hmm.
according to your design. And what I love about human design is that is a system that help us understand everyone's individuality.
Mm-hmm.
Like the reason why who you are and the reason why who I am is because we complement each other, and we are creating with this, for example, this container of yours, which is the show, a truth that now belongs to the audience, because we are sharing both of our both perspectives,
Mm-hmm.
and we're building another truth, which is a third truth of this interaction,
Yeah.
and I have my own, I have my uniqueness, you have your own uniqueness. Is no one is better than the other. It's a complementary uniqueness. So human design gives people, finally gives people like the ways to know themselves and how they can impact others.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing with human design is just giving it the application to marketing. And in this case, I like to call it the effortless attraction codes, because remember, what I do is to simplify processes. What I do is, human design can be a very deep rabbit hole. Ask Francis if
Yes.
you want.
Yes.
But what I'm doing is simplify the whole thing so that you're like, oh my God, so this element in my chart helps me write this post. I'm gonna write it right now because I know how to do it. Oh, this is my audience. Oh my God, this is great. I don't have to figure out which audience that everything is in your chart. That's beautiful. So I'm just trying to decode
Yeah.
the whole thing so that you finally use it as a tool to your business. Testimonies for me, the 5 DMs to first 10K method sales page was created using human design. The whole book at that moment, which is almost a year ago, I was writing with human design,
Mm-hmm.
and my conversation strategy is honoring my human design gifts. So that's an example, and that's the best-selling offer of this year. That book, and that book transitions to the membership. So next year, I'm fully in alignment with human design, and
Mm-hmm.
everything that I'm teaching from now on, from specifically 2023, is how you can leverage your human design powers
Yeah.
to your marketing. Um, so that's my goal. So yeah, and right now the readings are available. Actually, yesterday I just published the site, and yesterday the first purchase was from Marta Spirk, which is a tech talker, and she got
Yeah.
a report from me. And if everybody want to check that offer, is the third offer in the purplebackpack.com. You'll have to wait 14 days to like finish that report, but it's not an automated report. It's it's like, because everybody has a unique design. So I
Yes.
take the time to write. I take the time to tell them in the most simplest terms possible so that they can, oh, this is a guide. Okay, I will just do this in page one. I will do this today in my posts. I will do this in my offers. I will do, and it works for me. It's working for some clients. So I'm trying to do the best so that it works for everyone.
Nice. Nice. So you've mentioned about the 5DM book, right? I do have that book. Okay,
Yeah,
I haven't really mastered it yet,
I can tell.
but I use it as a reference. Anyway, do you have an update for that book? Because if you have, I have to get the update.
Yes, the Effortless Attraction Codes book is gonna be the newest book of everything, not only the conversation strategy. So it's gonna take me a while, but I know
Mhm.
I will finish it by 2023. So I'm writing it as of now,
Yep.
and And yeah, so the 5 DMs, the first thing is gonna have an update certainly for next year. The framework still works. I still am using that framework, and it still works. There's no doubt. I'm just using higher alignment or higher vibration words, higher
Yeah.
vibration expressions, so that everybody is more in alignment with who we are, and people feel more comfortable with having a conversation with us.
Yeah. So that's nice. Do you have any other, personal message that you want to share with our audience right now?
Um, it's safe for you to be who you truly are. It's safe for you to get for what you desire. It's
Yeah.
safe for you to do what you truly love, and make a business out of it. It's safe to do it. If there is something that today you don't enjoy anymore, or there is an offer that you don't want to sell because you're not gonna make you a slave for your business,
Yep.
with Sell and myself are telling you, fuck that. You can do what you love, and that you will have a more profitable business.
Yes, true. Took me a while to realize that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as much as we want to hang out with Pedro, it is time to wrap up. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in conclusion, the Effort Sales Funnel is a simple system for selling any product anywhere, anytime. So, it has been designed to help you sell your products and services using the most effective methods available. So it is also designed to help you build a long-term relationship with your customers by making it easy for them to buy from you again and again. All right, now thank you very much for being with us, Pedro, in episode 38 of Talking Business with Ritz.
No, thank you very much for having me. Congratulations on the 20 plus episodes uh, from my last
Yeah.
appearance here, and thank you for having me again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the non-BS coach, effortless sales strategist, Mr. Pedro Garcia Santos.
Thank you.
All right. Stay tuned, everyone, next week for another episode of Talking Business with Ritz, where we share value bombs to help you get a small win or more, or move your needle or your business just a little bit. We will be interviewing experts to share their expertise with us. We'll be giving tips and tricks about content creation and social media management. We'll be sharing and trying out automation tools that can be done by non-techie and many, many more. So again, make sure to check out Pedro's offerings that complements each other so that you'll get the chance to spend more time with your loved ones without shame, guilt, and remorse. So the website, the purple backpack, okay, is running at the banner. Check that out. Make sure to check them out. All right. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time for another episode of Talking Business with Ritz. Bye, everyone. All right.